Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well today. Today I want to talk about finding your life's purpose or meaning. And yeah, that might sound dramatic, but it's important. Because a lot of people, maybe even you watching this right now, are waking up every day just floating. No drive, no reason to get out of bed except habit. You roll over, pick up your phone, scroll for 45 minutes, get up, drag yourself through the day and repeat. And I'm not saying that to criticize, I've been there too, most of us have. But I want to talk today about why you need to find something real that makes you wake up in the morning with purpose. So let's get into it. Let me paint you a picture. Do you ever wake up and your first instinct is to check your phone and look at TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube Shorts, and then you just scroll and scroll and scroll? Maybe you laugh at something, maybe something annoys you. It doesn't really matter. You're still lying there, half awake, already tired of the day before it's even started. You get ready, go to school or work, do whatever you have to do, and the whole time it's like you're just waiting for it to be over. Waiting to go home, eat, get on your game, scroll some more, sleep, and repeat. That's the cycle for a lot of people. And I'm gonna be honest with you, that's not living. That's just like drifting. That's putting your life in neutral and just letting it roll downhill. And if you're not careful, months, even years can pass like that. So what's the solution? You need something that lights a fire inside you, something that gives you a reason to get up in the morning, something that makes you look forward to the day. You need purpose. Purpose is what separates people who thrive from people who survive. It doesn't have to be some massive mission like change the world or become a billionaire. Purpose doesn't mean pressure. It just means meaning. It means having something you care about enough to give your time, energy, and focus to. When you have purpose, the days stop feeling like empty space. You're not just killing time anymore, you're building something. You're working towards something, you're growing. And the crazy part is, purpose gives energy. Like, do you ever notice how when you're doing something you actually care about, time flies by? You forget to eat, forget you're tired, because, you're locked in. That's because you're in your flow state. That means you have passion, and that's what a lot of people are missing. Without purpose, boredom sets in, and when you're bored, truly bored, that's when the scrolling starts. That's when bad habits creep in, and that's when you start numbing your brain with whatever dopamine hits easiest. But when you've got something you're passionate about, you don't need to numb yourself. You don't need to kill time, you're using time. So maybe you're thinking, I don't know what my purpose is. I don't even know where to start. And that's fair, and honestly, most people don't wake up one day and just know. You have to explore, you have to try stuff. And you have to let yourself be bad at things, to try new things without knowing if they'll work out. So stop waiting for the perfect idea to fall in your lap. Instead, pay attention to what draws you in. What are you curious about? What are you doing when you forget to check your phone? What's something you could spend hours learning about and not get bored? Maybe it's fitness, maybe it's music, maybe it's coding or writing or making YouTube videos or photography or fashion or cooking or flipping stuff on eBay or starting a business. Maybe it's something random like fixing up old bikes or doing magic tricks or writing poetry or learning languages. It can even be video games, maybe. If you really like trying out different games or completing your backlog, or even playing games and talking about them on YouTube, that can be it too. There's a difference between playing games just to kill time or relax and playing with purpose. And I know this because it's something that I noticed in my life. When I play video games, I'm either playing a single player game with my headphones on and getting into it. I don't really like to use the word backlog, but I guess you could use it here. I'm either playing a game from my backlog with headphones on, or I'm just playing something like Call of Duty while watching YouTube videos to relax. And there's a difference between the two. The former can be your hobby or passion, but like I said, if you just play video games with no real purpose, then that doesn't really count. And I know it sounds weird to talk about games as a purpose or meaning, but I feel like that counts. But whatever it is, your passion doesn't have to be popular. It doesn't even have to make you money. That's the trap that a lot of people fall into, thinking that your passion only matters if it turns into a job. Your passion doesn't necessarily have to be your job. It just matters if it gives you life, if it builds your confidence, teaches you discipline, gives you identity, and gives you something to be excited about and to be something you look forward to. You don't need the world's approval, you just need that spark. Let's go deeper into that point, because one of the biggest lies that gets pushed onto young people is the idea that you're supposed to find your passion and turn it into a career. And yeah, for some people that works out, but for most people, your passion isn't always going to pay the bills or be your job, and that's okay. You can work a regular job and still live a passionate life. You can work at Target or in an office or at a restaurant and still spend your evenings working on your art or training for a marathon or writing a book or building your YouTube channel. Your job doesn't define you, your passion does. What matters is that you make space for it, that you take it seriously, that you protect that part of yourself that wants to create, to grow, and to explore. Because when life gets hard, and it will, your passion is what pulls you through. It's what reminds you that you're more than your circumstances, that there's more to you than just being productive, that you have a soul. So maybe you still don't know what you want your passion to be. Like I said earlier, it doesn't just come to you immediately, but you'll probably find it by doing some of these things. First, disconnect more often. Not forever, just long enough to think clearly. Go for a walk without your phone. Journal, reflect, maybe ask yourself, what do I care about? Like, what excites me, and what do I envy in others? Or maybe try new stuff. Like, don't overthink it. Take a class, start a hobby, watch YouTube tutorials, and follow along. And give it a while before judging it. You might be bad at it, but don't give up immediately because you might end up liking it. And if not, then at least you tried. Follow your curiosity. Passion doesn't always show up with fireworks. Sometimes it's a whisper. Sometimes it's more subtle. Pay attention to the little things that grab your attention. But remember, just give it time. You might not find it right away, and that's okay. It'll come to you eventually. But in the end, you only have so many days, so many hours, and every time you pick up your phone to kill time, that time dies, and it doesn't come back. The world will happily keep you distracted forever if you let it. The algorithm will feed you whatever keeps you watching, but it won't give you meaning, it won't make you proud, it won't help you grow. You have to choose meaning, you have to fight for your purpose. You have to care enough about yourself to figure out what you're here to do. Not in some like cosmic, philosophical way, but in a personal, real way. Something that makes you wake up and think that you have something to do, not because you have to, but because you want to. And once you find that thing, hold on to it, because your purpose is what keeps you going. That's about it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed or got something out of this video. And if you did, a like or subscribe would be appreciated. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.